Hey everyone, I'm Daisy with Dherbs.com. Here at Dherbs, we get a lot of health-related questions, and today we're going to answer some viewer questions about tanning. Today we also have a special guest star, Aldair, who's going to read out our viewer questions for you guys. Introduce yourself.
Hi guys, I'm Aldair. I also work at Dherbs. I'm part of the creative team, a graphic designer, and we're going to start reading these questions. Our first question comes from Isabel. I tan once or twice a month. My mom thinks that I'm going to get cancer, but she's being ridiculous. It's not like I'm baking in the actual sun. Tanning beds are safe, right?
All right, Aldair, what do you think?
Tanning beds are not safe. Have you not seen Final Destination?
So is it fact or is it fiction?
Fiction.
You're right, it is fiction. Many Americans use tanning beds for the same reason you do. The aesthetic boost it gives them feels more valuable than the cancer danger. But the cancer risk from tanning beds is enormous. Just one tanning session is enough to raise your lifetime risk of skin cancer by 20%. And the risk is heightened if you use them at a young age, especially before you're 25. This is because tanning beds emit the same ultraviolet radiation as the sun. And while the beds have time limits that reduce the risk of sunburn you get when you tan outdoors too long, people tend to use them much more often, which means they're being exposed to more radiation anyway. Not only that, but tanning beds can cause serious eye damage if you don't wear goggles or other eye protections while using them. Your tanning parlor may tell you the radiation from their tanning booths is safer, has less risk of sunburn, or exposes you to less radiation than sun tanning outside. But a 2012 report found that 93% of tanning salons downplayed the risk of cancer from their machines. So maybe take that with a grain of salt and do your own research before you commit to a lot of radiation time in the tanning bed. Our next question comes from Emma.
I've been getting a spray tan once a week for years. The last week I came across an article saying that the spray tan is bad for your health. The whole reason I did this was to avoid getting sunburn and exposure and everything from just going outside. Am I really in danger?
What do you think?
I think it's fiction. I mean, it's just paint, right?
Actually, it's fact. Most temporary tans that last for several days change the color of your skin using a chemical called dihydroxyacetone, or DHA. When DHA comes in contact with the skin, it causes a chemical reaction with the top layer of dead skin cells that turns them brown.
Ew.
It's actually, I know, ew. It's actually the same kind of chemical reaction that makes foods like bread and fries get brown when they're cooked.
Yeah. Okay.
When DHA is in a gel or lotion, it's approved by the FDA and very safe. The problem with spray tans and the reason they're not approved by the FDA is that it's not safe for this reaction to occur on areas that aren't your skin.
What do you mean?
Like your lips, your eyes, and the inside of your nose. Yeah, imagine all that spray tan going inside your nose and then you're inhaling all of it.
You're literally a Cheeto.
Yeah, you're literally a Cheeto. In a spray situation, it's very difficult to prevent this from happening, which is why side effects of a treatment can include rashes, coughing, and dizziness. There's also concern among doctors that repeated exposure to spray guns can cause or worsen asthma and lung disease. So you're right, spray tans are safer than the cancer risk of light-based tanning, but now you know more about the risk and why it might be better to get the same treatment from a jar and not a spray gun, even if it doesn't look exactly the same. What do you think of that?
I don't know. I think going for a jar over the spray is better.
Yes.
You don't look like a Cheeto.
And less risks.
And less risks.
That's all for today. Thanks for watching Fact or Fiction. If you have a question you want answered, you can email us at factorfiction@dherbs.com or message us on social media. In the meantime, like, subscribe, and don't forget to stay healthy.